Boom, howdy. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you all. Hope you're well, hope you're fabulous, hope you're tickety boo. Here we are. A bit later than planned, but I've been doing a lot of work around the house with Magic today. So yeah, we've got some, I won't say renovations, but we in a few weeks' time we're having some work done on the roof. How you doing, Jim?
Prime to your Twitcher, oh viewers of plenty, oh viewers of plenty. Whoa.
There we go. Cheers, Jim. Kate, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. So yeah, we've been doing. We've had to clear up some space in the loft because we're getting some roofing kind of work, getting solar panels put in and everything, and I've had to like really clear the decks because I have hoarded so much old shit ever since we moved, which was 6 years ago now. I think it was 6 years, 7 years ago. I can't remember. 6 or 7 years. We're pretty much like everything that we hadn't dealt with, we shoved up in the loft, and we need more room up there for the guys to come and put the solar in. So yeah, we've been working through that, the garage as well, because we're getting a battery put in as well, so that we're not going to rely on the infrastructure as much. So yeah, over the next couple of weeks, got lots to do. So because that's in about just over 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time. So I've been looking forward to it. It's something I've wanted to have done for a long, long time. Because our house, this window to my right, that is south-facing, near as damn it, by about 2 degrees. So it's perfect during the day for getting the sunshine. And then actually, as the sun moves around during the day, it actually catches the front of the house as well. So we're getting 2 lots of solar put in to try and generate as much. It's costing me an arm and a leg, but I have saved quite dramatically to get this. And it'll hopefully pay back in about 5 or 6 years with exporting and usage yourself and everything. And because we're quite a high usage family in terms of electric, because of me working from home all the time, it's just kind of an ideal scenario to start generating our own electric as well. So looking forward to it. But yeah, lots of work in kind of advance to get things prepped for them to come along, get scaffolding up, and get things fitted. So my hands are really, really dry as well. So if I start sneezing more than I normally do, it's because we've been in the loft and all kinds of dust and stuff moving boxes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, more June. I wouldn't say June 2, it's because I just looked at Kerr's name there. Kerr 2. We're going to be playing more of this. I enjoyed yesterday. Finally got our own server. Obviously this is day 2. Furlong's probably been hammering the bejesus out of it. He always is. He always gets an amazing head start. So yeah, I'm going to carry on. I do have a feeling I've kind of overstretched where I actually am in terms of the position that I put my second base, because I haven't really done anything in West Vermilion, and everything is now over in East Vermilion in terms of that. But we'll see how it pans out. Who knows? But anyway, let's dive in. Excuse me. I have given out some of the third trial. Okay. You may see some other people coming in from the gnomes and friends. Like I say, if you've got some very trustworthy friends that that you know that are playing the game, and you're diving in yourself, and you kind of think, hey, they might like this, let's bring them along, and they want a server to use, then by all means you can dive in on this one. Just hit me up with the details as always. But yeah, some of the gnomes might drop in, and like I say, some of my colleagues as well may dive in as well. I just need to work out who's who, because when you're kind of in here on the social side of it, you don't see, from what I can tell. Have I left my sandbike somewhere? What day are we on? Or was that yesterday? What day are we on? Are we on the 8th today? The frick is the day? Yeah, it's 8th. Oh, okay. I was looking at that sandbike and I'm like, okay, why is it saying that? Why is it at risk? And then that was yesterday. But yeah, anyway. Right, so there we are. We are here. Now I need to look everything. That was just the the X. I love how that door's number 4 and this is number 3. Okay, let's just manage that door. So we'll change that to guild. So anybody in the guild can come in and it'll do that. Open and close, so we'll get people in. How are we doing on that? Uptime. Plenty of time on that, but obviously that gets cut down as you do more stuff. Blood purifiers, nothing in there. We have got the 2 though, haven't we? Now we've got the second blood purifier. Okay. Right, so I need to just go see. Oh, hello. Biome heat increased. Oh, hello. Cool. So there's somebody up there, but I don't know if there's anybody else up there. That's the question. Oh, there is somebody else up there. What, really? Wow, stunned me. Right, so we actually have the tier 2 syringe now, don't we? Okay, so that's... Oh, so you can take more in less time. That's cool. Okay, I need to just be careful.
Eyes on it.
Okay, that was weirdly close. Yeah, okay. No, number 5. Okay. So that should have filled us up potentially to the top now. Cool. Pick up salvage. Salvage. Batteries. There we go. Okay, we'll get that. Nice. So there is at least 3 up there then that normally spawn, which is good. That's cool, isn't it? That's cool. That's cool. So how are we all anyway? Have you all had a good Sunday? Have you all been tickety-boo? Have you all been happy? Whatever you've been playing. Probably Lotro. In Fairlawn's case, definitely this. Cool. Yeah, I'll be glad when I can get a Dew Reaper, which would be good as well. Boop. Thank you. Good. Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and make them myself, so I go on a little journey, Fairlawn, but cool. Thank you very much. I know if once I get to that point, I can always ask you that, you know, if I need one, then you craft one and vice versa, which I think is going to be handy for like newer players that maybe come in, that we can kind of help them out. But definitely, it's going to be cool. Salvage, good efficiency, good efficiency. But yeah, let's just head back in here. Whee! Hopefully we'll have. Oh shit! That's not what I wanted to do. 1 millimeter. Okay. Deposit blood. Cool. Nothing in there. That's cool. Right. Let's just have a little look at our thing. So I've got the 3rd trial of Akil to do, but I don't know where that is yet, so I'm kind of looking out on that. Reach a settlement, so I've got to speak to the ornithopter pilot. Now he is, or she, was all the way back there, but I think there might be one at the anvil. So, oh, you're going there, okay. I need to try and work out where that was because I think I did the third trial, but I couldn't remember. Right, collect Solaris, travel to Harcourt, Arcan, and locate a banker and deposit 200. Right, okay, so we need to find where we put all our money. In there. All right, split. 200. Split. Okay, let's do that. 200. We've got more, but we'll just take that. Belong that into there. Don't need the spicy meatballs just yet. I can go to there. That static compactor as well. I do need to find those because obviously then I can start making the silicone. I was like, what the fuck? I can make something and I can... What is it I can make? And I couldn't remember. Yeah, make the silicone. There we go. Right, but yeah, nothing to go in there. That's the other extra. Okay, let me just take these out. Take them out. Take them out. You cannot add them off. Okay. Okay, let's shift that over. Can we put a 500 in there? No, we can take that out maybe. Give it a 500. Yeah, okay. That's nearly just junk in there, unfortunately. It's a bit of a problem. Blade parts. Yeah, I can fit. Cool. That's just them. Yeah, I need to probably start using chests, I think, as well. Oh, crap. Right, that can go into there, that can go into there. We need that. That can go into there. And let's put some power into here. Deposit all them. Bloop. Marvellous. Into the recycler, we've got these storage particle compactors. Okay, so this is copper. Storage, copper, yeah. Storage, there, ingots, flour sand. Now, is flour sand, do you use that in here? Oh, it's a chemical refinery. Okay, it's a chemical refinery. Ignore that, ignore that. It was actually me. If I hadn't been such a douche, I'd have read that. Cool. Okie dokie. Right, yeah, so how are we doing on that? Is that filling up now? Is that filling up? Okay, no. I'm actually tempted to, because I don't think I can yet, do Reapers there. The Leech Jaune I can carry as well. The small blood sack, I can't remember if I can make them when I can actually craft the newer ones. As in research. Slaver. Death still. Oh, wow. A complex device capable of extracting water from a corpse. Ugh. That's a bit grim. Oh, the impure blood purifier. Okay. And a medium. Okay, so I need more intel. I need at least 2 more intels to do that, and then also silicone blocks. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do then is we are going to go here and pick up that freebie. We are going to get the bike out, and then we're going to get into there, and off we go. Got a nice little collection of stuff. Ooh, there's a little juke place there. Oh, hello. This could be interesting. There's a little G place. Okay. Store vehicle. Get that out. Okay, literally is that is it in here. Okay. Right, okay. Fine. Give him a jab. Nice. I like that you can take more with that in one easy little go. Which I like. Okay. We've got insignificant little pattern there. Like it. Cool. Fuck. Sneaky. That was sneaky. I didn't even see it, which was the annoying thing. Right, anyway, let's just go out of there then. Go. Up we go. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, because we did have the base down there before, which was cool. No, through. Let's go through here. Do you really want to do this? Oops. Ooh, hello. I thought I was just about to crash then. Da. Okay, that's somebody's bike. Can't nick it. Not allowed to nick it. Okay. I'm going to here anyway. Let's have a look. Now. Oh, hello. Ooh.
No, not lost, sir. She's dead.
Tragic. Truly tragic. But they say the desert kills the weak.
My God, man, she was one of yours. Cousin, even.
I am indeed mourning, sir. Rumors of disloyalty buzzed around her like blowflies, but now, who's to say? Certainly not her.
My one pleasure in this hell is knowing that you're trapped here with me.
A momentary setback, I assure you.
Even your Harkonnen masters find you insufferable, Maxim. You're down here forever.
Tell me, dear Anton, what's it like being the handkerchief your superiors use to wipe the gore of Shining Atreides' honor?
Let's settle this.
Gladly.
By the laws of Canley.
Mm-hmm.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
There we go, you see? Oh, was just about to kick off. Okay. So, before I talk to all these, there is an ornithopter person here as well. Oh, shit. I've just remembered I need all the cash, don't I? Because these are going to cost
Gonna fly
me.
you somewhere today?
Yeah.
Music to my ears. Where do you... Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip.
Okay. So they want 2,500 plus the extra for that.
All right, suit yourself.
Damn it. Forgot about that. Damn it. Damn it. Right, anyway, let's talk to him here.
Another innocent traveller, like every other scoundrel here.
Wow.
Got my eye on you, stranger. Don't test me.
Don't test me. Don't test me.
Friendly banter ain't worth the spit it costs in the gap. Get tough or get dead. Sooner you learn that, the later you'll croak. And I was hoping to retire 10 years ago. Name's Tig. I run this LO. Any other burning questions? Guess that's not illegal.
Okay, so lots of stuff here. Treads, your kits, light darts, heavy darts, welding wire, improvise, Holtzman Shield Mark II. Cup of water. Okay. What's the static compactors? Okay, you can sell them. They're always in demand. Black packs, EMFs. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing there. So let's have a look at the job board then, shall we, and just see. Okay, so there is some stuff to there. Stealing from thieves, hostile takeover, testing station 10. I'll accept that contract. Accept that one. Missing sister. Okay, and then putting out the eyes. Okay, I'm just going to pick up all them just in case I end up with anywhere else. Let's have a look at Mr. Happy Crack over there. And speaking of Happy Cracks, she just walked into there. Yeah, 1 second. Marvellous. Hey up. It looks like my chat's disconnected. What? We just check that's supposed to be working. Okay, yeah, that's all working. Let me just restart the chat bot. For some reason it's just like said, no, we're not connected. Not anymore. Yep, there we are. It's all connected. Resume. Marvellous. Okay, I'm going to take that out of there for the time being. So I need the 2,500. I think this was a bit earlier on. Style of sands. Sand to silicon. Okay, so that's another one. That's the Vermilius Gap. Find the Ferron. A new beginning. Okay, completed. Touring the Gap. Yep. Oh, okay, so I can repair it. You see, that's not a bad thing to do. Maintenance. Let's track that one. Let's just... So I'm not going to speak to you yet because you're a miserable sod. I'm just going to go back to my house, which is just round the corner. Oh, hello. I was like, why can't I get my bike out? And I'm like, here we go. Off we go. Whee! Seem too bad a spot. Oh, okay, there's a busted thing over there as well. We could probably go grab the gubbins from. Oh, hello. Hit the brakes. Go in here. I just want to put the blood in the thing. Deposit blood. Cool. And then let's just go out. Way up, open the door. And we shall grab some blood from this person. There we go. Nice. Exsanguinate 50,000 milliliters of blood. Nice. Yeah, cool. Cool. Get that. Dead bodies. Boop. Okay. Oh, no, I can. See, straight away that's topped them up, which is quite handy. Stuck in here. Take all. Nice. Smiley! A dev must have intentionally put that in to be that shape. Quite funny. Yeah. So we'll just keep grabbing some stuff and resources because it's all going to come in handy, but apparently water is definitely the priority because without it yourself, you're kind of a bit scuppered, and also you kind of need it for all your crafting as well. So. Why does it look like a potential entrance to somewhere? Oop, there we go. Okay, he's up there. I don't want to take him on, to be honest, because not because I won't kill him or anything. It's just that my blood bank's full already, so I'll just go back and pick that up. It's all good. It's all good. It's a slow, drawn-out process, but I think it's nice that you can kind of see what you're going to be doing. Like, oh, if you do this, it unlocks this. If you do this, it unlocks that. And I think that's always the nice thing, because you can see a progression path. I think the downside to it is that if you are kind of a new player on a server, then you've got it all to do again, and that's like, oh, really? I don't want to do it all again. And I do think, unfortunately, because of the way that the uniqueness of how the servers are set up, you're a little bit limited, especially like this, what the server can do in terms of, oh, we'll just unlock all the elements that you need to have for all the crafting that you're going to need. So yeah, it's just a tad unfortunate on that one. There we go. See, the windows look mightily clean from the outside, yeah, but when you're on the inside, okay, they look relatively clean. Sometimes they look filthy and you can't see shit. Weird. Okay. Anyway, right, let's put some... Oh, no. I want to use deposit blood. Boink, 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 boink. Cool. Yeah, okay, that's all good. How are we doing in there? I'm trying to work out with the assistants how it works. Do they just literally, when this water capacity is full, does it overflow into these? Because I don't really know. I don't understand how that actually works fully. Might put that into there. That's into there. So we definitely need more of that. We've got more fuel cells than we know what to bloody do with. I believe they do, but it's slow. Yeah, because obviously these are like really filling up, and we can kind of extract water into the litajon, which is handy. Okay, that's very slow. But yeah, it's like these. See, that has now kind of emptied. So it must have taken them. There was a little blue bar here. So when I extracted the water, it took it out of these. And I wonder if this is the reserves. So this is what's in the blood purifier. And then if there's any storage, there's those. But it's showing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. So, yeah, I'm not sure on that. I'd have to look it up. But, yeah, okay, there we go. Right, what else have we got? We got some blade parts and shit. Didn't want to consume the spice anyway. That can drop into there. I think the other thing is I need to find out what bits do what. Okay. That's knackered, is that one. Oh, mind you, there's going to be points where I can repair. So maybe I don't want to get rid of that just yet. There we go. Okay, that can go into there. I can't go into there. Nope. But, nope. That can go into there. So we're going to repair that. That's going to go into the thing over there. That's going to go into there. Okay, blade parts there. Can sit into there. We do need more cash, so I'm just going to take my whole amount of cash. Probably a bad idea, but c'est la vie. We'll live and learn with it for the time being. If I ever struggle, I can probably... Hang on, did I ever put that in another one? I did, yeah. Let's do that over. I'll just tap up Fairlawn for a top-up. No one's like, you don't bloody think so. Oh, you have any joke about? So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what is actually what can be recycled, what can be just junked totally, what you can just get rid of and just go, right, I don't need that anymore, or whether it's going to be used as a crafting. Now, because when I look at the gun parts, or these blade parts, even the wide variety of melee weapons tend to use standardized parts for a handful of complex elements. These can often be found in the bodies of those who favor the blade or in storage lockers. So that to me says that I'm going to need that if I'm going to craft a blade myself. Same with the gun parts. Oh wow, I've got blade parts there as well. Ah, dickhead. Let's put those into there. So, like, they're key components for a wide variety of standard range weapons, often salvaged from the body. So I feel like I need those when I'm going to start crafting my own weapons. In fact, I can probably test that theory. Oh no, I can't. Let's see. So yeah, I need mechanical parts for that gun. See, this is the weird thing. It says mechanical parts and copper ingots. That needs copper ingot, plasteel microflora, and then that one wants mechanical parts as well. Did it actually say down there? Say mechanical parts. Microflora fibers. Ah, it did say blade parts for that one. That one says gun parts. That one says gun parts. But these don't. So the copper products don't. But if you're going to make the iron ones, they do. Okay. Okay. Right. Skills. I've got one skill. Vehicle repair, vehicle mining. Okay, I don't think I want that just yet. Okay, I think that might be handy. Deep analysis rather than rerouting. Oh no, we'll go rerouting because that's... actually, no, we'll go deep analysis. Screw it. So we've got 5 points we can spend. Now the... I think the improve... I need both, really. One without the other. But I think maybe the blood sack might be the good option. Because I can collect that already. And then the blood purifiers I've already got, but even if it's the base version. So let's research that one. Let's confirm. And then let's make a couple of those. I do like the fact, and it was something that Kokani said, it's a wonderful thing that you don't have to have the crafting items with you. You can just drag them out of your storage, which is so much better. Right, medium blood. I need more iron ingots. Did I not have any iron ingots? Oh, wow. I actually don't. So, yeah, okay. So let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Let's make 20. So that's really cool because you don't have to wait. They're just going to pop up there. He says, eventually. As long as you've got enough water. Because that is what they run off. which that's the copper one. Why have I got copper ingots in there? Hang on, hang on. Okay, dickhead. I've been making copper all that. I wanted iron ingots. Dick. Yeah, so iron requires the water. Right, there we go. Me being a tool. Let's just go to storage. Let's just extract them out of there. What a wanker. He's a wanker. Cass, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon. Apart from being a complete tool and forgetting that I was actually just crafting some copper ore rather than iron ore, it went swimmingly. Right, medium blood pack. We're going to craft. Contains 9,000. Ooh, you see, I'm tempted to do 2 of these now. How much have we got in there? How much have we got? Yeah, we're going to have enough. So I'm going to make another one out of here once we do. So I'm just going to wait for that. Because that's going to give me plenty of blood. Which I've actually just left in there. Storage. Thank you. Blood pack. Whoop. So this is going to give me 3 times the amount. Which I think is going to be very, very handy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a space somewhere in one of these bloody containers. Oh, Christ, I'm going to have to make another container, aren't I? Okay. Right, who's got me gun? No, that's parts. No. Construction tool is there. Right, okay. Whoa, douche. Right, actually, let me just set this fabricator on the go for another blood pack. There we go. Cool. Right, so that's the vehicle backup tool. Let's just swap the binocs a second. Number 7. Okay, so storage. We need a shit ton more iron ingots. Okay, so let's see. Right, let's just craft all them. Let's go into here, into that. We can take XCast, you're right in thinking this is a multiplayer survival game. Yes, you can play it as a multiplayer. You can play it solo if you wish as well. However, some of the kind of elements towards the end in terms of the deep desert can be PvP. So depending upon what server you're on, you could be, you know, playing against people from within your world. And by world, I mean, Phil has just said hello world. There we go. Is that you have basically a world which is consisted of different servers. Now, beep bope, I'm a bot. I love it. So, if you're on a private server, you will be clustered together with other private servers. If you're on a public server, you can be with anybody. So, how that works is, you know, a little bit different. With a private server, you still have the PvP element, but it's at the much higher levels if you want. When you're in Haggin Basin, where I am currently in Furlong is, and until we get to like the deep desert, we would only ever see the players that we see who are kind of invited onto our server. You can do missions together, you can do quests together, you can craft kind of together by giving each other resources, and you can open up your base so that people can use your base and stuff like that. So it's very much solo, but also very much multiplayer if you wish. Right, I can craft that now, can't I? I don't think I know people. It's the top end stuff with the PvP which people are like, oh, I don't want to do that, and it's kind of, there's an element to it, but like I say, I don't think you're gonna. Let's see, can I get there? Boom, there we go. Right, why have I still not got enough stuff to make one of those? Hang on. What are we lacking? Okay, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. We need one more item. There we go. There we go. Right, let's have a look in the chest. That's a bit better. Right, let's just put the blood bags into there for the time. Hello. Into there. But yeah, there is a PvP element. But yeah, you don't have to kind of do it if you don't want to. And there's certain places that, even in the deep desert, you can go in solo, but you kind of have to kind of do it stealthily out of the way. I'm going to be intrigued to see how it plays out, to be fair. I am intrigued. It'd be an interesting one, I think. Right, that can go in there, and I'm going to stick that tool into there. Said the actress to the bishop. We'll just stick that there for the time being. Cool. So, how are we on that blood? So, that's near enough done. Okay, so the circuit capacity is building up there as well. So, does it feed back in? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, so that's still processing. Yeah, and into here. Yeah. Okay, so these are all the circuits as such. Okay. Excellent. Right, cool. Da, 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 da. Okie dokie. Right. So, we kind of need to go back to the anvil. We need to go to a settlement. We also need to bank while we're there. Boop. Oh, is that just respawned and... Or is it not gone yet? Is it not gone yet? Oh, no, it's not gone yet. Yeah, hello. We brought the sunshine. Right, there we go. Oh, thank you. Let's get on. Whee! Where we go? Do. Right, so let's see what happens when we go to... Whoop, hello. Go that way. Yeah. Bit unwieldy, these. It's weird because they kind of handle like the rear wheel steering when essentially they're not. Right, so let's go speak to the ornithopter people person thing. You weirdo.
Gonna fly you somewhere today?
Yeah.
Music to my ears.
So we're either going to Arakeen or Harko Village. Where do we go? We don't want to go to Hagar Basin because we've already been there. Should we go to Arakeen? Let's go to Arakeen.
Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip.
Okay, 2,500.
All right. Thopter's on the roof. Let's...
Traveling to Hidden World. Meow. So, let's go. Whew. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Arakeen, home of the Atreides. Right, okay. So this is one of the major social hubs. So anybody else I believe that is within our cluster will be here as well. So that's a barkeep, Solution Bull, Chome Exchange, Guild Bank. Okay. Vehicle vendor and scrap trader. Cool. Okay, maybe I should speak to him from the other side. There we go.
Hey there. What do you need? What's it to you? Technical manuals, mostly. I got them dating back to the 8000s. It's kind of a hobby. Oh, they're just your bog standard restricted list stuff he kept around for thrills. My father loved to get deep into a Samuda haze and pontificate. Yeah, I've been meaning to get rid of it. Guess I just keep it around because it reminds me of the one thing I liked about my father.
Wow.
You trying to catch something, or avoid getting caught? Frost speed is what you're after. There are a bunch of engine mods that'll juice top speed and acceleration. But engine mods are only part of the story. If you want to be faster than the next guy, what you need is something extra after you reach top speed. Boost modules give you a significant short-term speed boost at the press of a button. So the next time you're racing to the next hot salvage, you've got some extra zip when redlining it isn't quite enough.
Cool. Okay, there you go. So bigger buggy boots. So this is definitely higher level stuff. Buggy treads. Yeah. Okay, sandbike holes, sandbikes and stuff like that. Now I did actually find at one point a where was it? It was the speed boost thing, and the sandbike booster there. So it gives you a kind of extra boost rating. I did find one, but I think it was in one of the ventured places.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special? Oh, you know, we're always coming across one weird thing or another in the Badlands.
Badlands.
Just the other week, my youngest Sally tracked a resupply shuttle from Karana 3. Guess it wandered off the safe descent corridor and took a missile head in the business end. Oh, Arakeen Spaceport maintains a patrolled safe corridor for passenger shuttles and transports to reach the ground safely. Both the Harkonnen and Atreides respect the corridor, but outlaws, not so much. I guess that's why they're called outlaws. Oh, you know, the usual wreckage bric-a-brac. Engine parts, a bunch of spacecraft-grade flex panels. Oh, and an intact 12 Series Ixion control switch. The 12 Series is very desirable because it was the last series manufactured before that unfortunate business with the invasion. Oh, of course we do. They're going to take over the business one day, and they go out with their folks just like me and Finn did when we were kids. That's how Finn and me know each other. We come from old tomb-robbing stock on Hagel, both his folks and my folks. Oh, we have Finn's father to thank for that. You see, Finn's father, not so good at respecting the boundaries, and in the tomb-robbing game, that can get ya. Turns out, he broke into the wrong family crypt. Didn't do the proper research first, or he would have known the crypt belonged to the kind of family with a rep to protect. The kind of family with the clout to make those who cross them pay. Anyhow, next thing you know, we're getting hunted down one by one, and Finn and me just lit out of there. Bought a first-class ticket on a Highliner to the farthest place we could afford. That's how Finn and me ended up on Arrakis. Excellent.
Okay, so this is where you can get the sync charts. Okay, so if you map something, you can create a sync chart, etc. Yeah, something else down there. Also, all the scrap and crap that you could possibly need. Cool. Well, let's go up here. A wider world. Locate a banker. He's a bit of a banker. He's a banker. Chome exchange. Is this okay? Okay, so this is if you were going to buy something. Okay, so if you wanted a small vehicle sell, somebody's put that on there. Medium. Okay, cool. It's a hell of a moustache, that, mister.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Okay. So is that? Hang on. Let's look at the bank. So is that Chome Exchange and Guild Bank? It says Guild Bank there. Okay, so is he the Guild Bank then? Weapons Merchant, Landsrad Vendor. Okay, there's quite a cool area. Water Seller, Spice Merchant, House Mutelli Representative, the Solzian Bull. Okay, he's just going to be Central Plaza. Okay, Base Vendor. Okay, so we're going to speak to him anyway because I think he.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit? How much Solaris would you like to deposit?
I'm just going to put 200 in, thank you. That's all I want today. Is that okay? Thank you. Now, I have taxation turned off on our server, so I don't know how this part is going to work because there's imperial tax you're supposed to pay. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm not sure. And I'm not entirely sure where I need to speak to them either. I really don't know. Okay, what was he down here? Oh, he's a weapons merchant. Okay, let's have a little look-see down here, shall we? Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, what's your pleasure? You looking to stab, perforate, or vaporize? Are you looking for a general combat blade or something smaller that fits between the shoulder blades? Looking for a sword, then? I know hand-forged artisanal blades are all the rage. I've seen those duraluminum tantos coming back from Kaitane. But are you going to trust a fancy blade like that in a knockdown drag-out? When I'm betting my life on the result of a sword fight, I'm making damn sure the cutlery I'm hefting is battle-tested. And for my money, there is no better standard combat blade than the Chome Regency pattern side sword. The Padishah Emperor is his proper address, I'll thank you. Or His Imperial Excellency, in the improbable event he was to grace you with his presence somehow. But in answer to your question, the portrait of the Emperor is both an icon and a metaphor.
Oh, wow.
It reminds us that while the Emperor cannot be in all places beneath his gazer is. And why not? The enemies of the Imperium are legion. They gather in the shadows to plot the downfall of all that is right and good. Only the Emperor and his god-benighted Sardaukar Legion stand in opposition. The Fremen savage dared to challenge the might of the Imperium, and look what happened to them.
Okay.
You looking to kill something up close or from afar? You're looking for a long gun then? Don't worry, got you covered. Of course, it depends on the distance you want to keep.
Very far.
If you're dealing with a basic room clearing situation with multiple targets, the GRDA 44, that's going to be your best friend. It's a high spread scattergun that will turn a room of soft targets into a sticky pink mist. With the 44, you're guaranteed to be the last heart beating in the room. But if we're talking run and gunning in the Badlands, you're going to want to maximise range and firepower. For that, Chome has us covered once again with the Raptor 4 main battle rifle. Everyone knows the Raptor 3 as the long gun that put down the Akazi revolt, but Chome engineers have redesigned the platform from stock to muzzle. And now, the Raptor 4 is the absolute pinnacle of accuracy, durability, and kill power. But don't take my word for it. Ask the Fremen. Oh wait, you can't, because they're all dead. But if they weren't, they tell you the Raptor 4 was battle-tested right here on Arrakis. So, if it's good enough for the Sardaukar, it's sure as hell good enough for you.
Viper, repeater rifle, starburst, Shaddam 4 portraits, okay, heavy darts, light darts, standard Karpov. Okay. Okay, so she doesn't actually have that. It's again not a lot in there. Right, let's have a look. See down there then. So let's just have a look over here. What's all these then? Well, what are these representatives then?
1.9 FM, the voice of the sands. Your trusted voice in the tumultuous
Landsrad
sands of
services. Let's
Arrakis.
talk to you.
I only trade with those who have the favor of the Landsrad by decree.
Okay, you don't talk to
From
me
the
then.
halls of the governor's
My apologies, but I am authorized to trade only with those favored.
Okay, I'm not going to ask her because that's going to be exactly the same. So, base vendor, water seller, spice merchant over there. Okay. Oh, well, what's oh, the Imperial okay, so there is more gets revealed as you travel around. Okay, maybe you just need to keep traveling. Water vendor.
Suck!
Oh well.
My friend, you buy some water. Are you kidding me? Am I wearing a red hat? Do I look like an Imperial translator to you? It means water in the old words. Exactly whose old words I cannot say. Now buy something or piss off.
Yeah, I love that. Now buy something or piss off. So basically you can buy a cup of water. Okay, fair enough. Let's speak to you.
You're not from around here. But then again, who among us really is? We all come to Arrakis for the same reason, though. Spice. Have you come for the spice? No one knows everything about Melange. Well, except for the Equan Bedouin, maybe. But they're gone now. After 30+ years running ornithopter support for deep desert harvesters, I know a thing or two. B Squadron, 1st Fleet, 3rd Deep Desert Fleet. They called us the Habanaya Hotheads. Our job was to fly high, search for worm sign, and give the command deck heads up before the old man arrived. The old man of the desert, aka the Maker, aka the Great Sandworm.
Yeah.
You know, the 500-meter-long behemoths that haunt the sands of Arrakis and devour everything they come across.
Seen a picture of that. Don't want to go anywhere near it.
Danger don't cover it. If the worms don't get you, the sandstorms will. And if the sandstorms don't get you, the heat surely will. The deep desert is no place for amateurs. I'm retired now. Seemed like a good time to get out after Windsack. That's when everything got a little too political for my tastes. The Spice Miners Guild should be above politics. We serve the Imperium. Our only loyalty should be to the spice flow itself. But like everything else, this war has a way of dividing loyalties. Making people take sides.
Yeah.
I know someone's got to win in the end. I guess the guild is just a little divided over who that should be. The smugglers. Easy. You know the old saying, the spice must flow. Anytime there's even a slight hiccup in the spice flow, the Spacing Guild melts down. They'll do anything to guarantee their supply of melange. Sometimes that means going around Chum and finding an off-book vendor. That's where the smugglers come in. They love this war. Chaos is their oxygen.
Okay, spiced beer, spiced coffee, spiced liquor, spiced wine, spiced food. Wow, and actually buying some spice melange for 120,000 Solaris. No. Not today. Okay.
Welcome. How may I assist you? Of course. Wait a moment. Is this a test? Is corporate checking up on me? Are you with the Committee on Interstellar Traffic and Trade? Or did Lady Niveldine put you up to this? Are you sure? I think you have to identify yourself if asked directly. I've heard tales of Division checking up on vendors, pretending to be punters. Everything is in order. You can check the books. Bring in the bloody Mentat auditors if you like.
It's almost like his voice changed a little there. Okay, so just a lot of machinery parts and furniture sets. Should I wish for that one? What do I do? Yeah. I'm not happy. Not happy. Oh, there's the tax collector. Found him. Everyone stop looking. Doop. Right, okay, I need to make sure I'm going in the right direction. Round to right over there. The Imperial Consulate. Now, who are you? That is a House Verota representative.
Greetings. I trust I need no introduction. Listen now to the words of Haldebor Desio. We are the musician kings and queens. Our voices cause even the mute vacuum of space to quake. From our beauteous homeworld of Chusuk, we cultivate an oasis for the arts, culture, and learning.
Yeah.
Our history is relatively short, yet grand. Our founder, Francesco Verota, raised us from humble instrument makers to a minor house under Padishah Emperor Almarak III. We arrested the Siridar earldom of Chusuk from House Mandervold in the 9th millennium. We seized the day. We charmed destiny itself. Your conclusion is as accurate as it is understated. You simply must experience our history in long-form poetry. Prose does not suffice. You may tell your chums that you have met a god, for you have been in the presence of Haldebor Desio. Heresy! Is it possible, however astoundingly improbable, that you have not heard the name of the legendary Haldebor Desio? Acclaimed leggero tenor, beloved raconteur, a name both whispered in hushed reverence and shouted in exalted joy as the crowd begs for another encore. Come now, I am the poet laureate of the known universe. A person can be more than one thing. I myself am a multitude.
Okay. She's an interesting character, for sure.
Keep your distance. We can converse at arm's length. What do you want? Besides suffering this audience with you? Oh, you really expected an answer. I am the Imperial Treasurer here in Arakeen. As such, it is my sworn duty to receive, count, and convey His Imperial Highness's right and proper incomes. How would I know? It seems my lot in life is to stand here and be interrogated by nitwits. As unbelievable as it may be, His Imperial Highness has yet to consult me on allocating his vast income. But I would definitely advise him that his treasury officers could use improved security. There's entirely too much riffraff getting in.
Wow. He's an ass, isn't he?
In this terminally dull exchange, or here at the treasury? I suppose the answer is the same to both questions. Not that it's any of your business. But it is a matter of public record. I am the 5th son of Graf Heino Flaxenrad of the Alpha Hydrae Flaxenrads. Doubtless you've heard of us. We are a prominent house minor in the Carina orbit. But while it's true that I was afforded every advantage, certain expectations are placed upon the shoulders of every young Siam. Especially if you're not firstborn or grandnephew of the Emperor. You are still expected to find a way to serve your family before father cuts you off. And regrettably, the best appointments are long since handed out by the time it gets to son number 5. By then, all that's left is finance or, perish the thought, a commission in the House Guard. A fate worse than death. But at least I'm not a girl.
Ooh.
Nothing is wrong with them, you cretin. But when it comes to serving your family, it is much worse to be a daughter than even a 9th or 10th son. The lucky ones are married off or shipped off to the mother house on Wallach 9. Otherwise, it's the Imperial Knitting League or a tower somewhere with a lot of cats.
He's actually quite humorous, this one. Okay, so... so literally, because we have it turned off, you go there to pay your taxes, but then it doesn't take anything. So, okay, there you go. So we've kind of solved that puzzle. So that's everybody's kind of aware of that now. Now we've got research. Now it was not the heal kit. It was the improve. Oh, see, there's a repair station now. Ooh. Do I get the improved blood purifier to go with it? I still need the silicone blocks and complex machinery, so that might be a problem actually, because I don't have any of the complex machinery. So let's just back up a little bit. The heavy armor, scout armor, heal kit 2, disruptor, the grad. Again, silicone blocks, power pack 2, cutlery 2. Oh, I think I'm going to go repair station. I think that will come in more handy. So let's confirm that. There we go. Boom. We've got 1 skill point as well. I'm intrigued to see where the Ben Gesserit spawn and the Sword Master, where they're hiding. Yeah, okay. Okay, come out there. There we go. Right, so let's track that. So we've covered that. We've done the taxation, all that. So yeah, just a heads up. Furlong, I don't know if you've already done it or not, or probably anybody else. That if you are on a server that has taxation off, that you don't need to actually give them taxes. You literally just can go and talk to them. Styles of sand, yeah. Handheld resource scanner. Fabricate the sword. Touring the gap. So I still got to go to those places. The miller's contract. Complete 2 contracts. So that one, maintenance, fabricate a welding torch. We'll track that, I think. Okay. That's just that. Buried treasure. Handheld resource scanner again. Okay. Cool. Did we actually get any... Oh, okay. We have these still to do, don't we? Oh, see, I should really go back and do these. Let's complete the bounty. Imperial Spice Mist. Antara the Outlaws murdered and terrorized the bondsman of Arrakis too long. Bring me his head and 1 million Solaris are yours. Why do I feel that that is going to be problematic? I have an awful thought that that's going to be terrible. Okay, so the Alcyon in Griffin's Reach. Okay. Let's just back out. Can we come out of the map? So can we not see other maps? That's a little annoying. So we can't go to another map. The good thing about here, hello. So that's Benny Maru. So that's another player who is obviously from one of the other sietches or servers, private server that is connected to our world. It's either that or it's somebody I don't know. That has the password. Okay. Anything along here? What's that? The Warrens. Okay. I've got a funny feeling the Warrens are going to be a dubious place. Okay, so a bit of XP just for running around. I mean, it's running quite nicely, even on dynamic. No. Show hotbar. Okay. Graphics. Yeah, full screen. I'm using frame gen. DLSS. Actually, I wonder. Just if I use DLSS rather than upscaling frame scale. Okay. I'm still getting like 80 to 107. Yeah. Okay. Not that frame gen didn't look good. You know, it did seem okay, but yeah. Duncan's Dojo. Okay. I guess Duncan's not here at all. Interesting. Anything else along here? Okay, so that can take you along back into there. Can we go up these stairs? Does these stairs take us anywhere? Okay, yeah. Okay, progressing the main story to access this area. Okay. It's a little spoilery alert there. Yeah, it does look good. It does look good. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Greetings. May the tyrant worm bless you. May your fluids honor him. May we all be drained of doubts and the poisons of a sick society.
Not job. Okay. I think this brings you out back into the main world, doesn't it? Because that's just a dead end. So this comes back into the main corridor. Yeah. So if we go back down to the residency approach, let's run over there. Can we do beep beep for the smokers? Yeah. I think I need to go to the pub as well to get a bit more. I'll tell you what, we'll go back there now. Before we come along here, let's go to the pub. Yeah, Snowy, see the pub from here. The Lucent Bowl. Can we just get drinks
what's
here?
Your poison? You want to know about the upper level or lower? Oh, this is my level, where regular lads come to tip their elbows among kindred spirits. We make no pretenses down here on the lower level. Colour Sergeant Justice Clack, retired. At your service. Oh, indeed it is. Not every military formation has colour sergeants. The Harks don't, and neither do the Sardaukar. But in House Atreides, the Duke's colours are sacred. No banner bearing Atreides orc has touched the ground in more than 5 centuries. And it's the colour sergeant's inviolate duty to ensure it never does.
Cool. So that's there. So I think I need to go possibly up a level.
Who are you?
Oh, there's the Mentat trainer. Okay, cool.
But promising, very promising. Your deduction that I can offer this training is accurate. I compute your mind is ready for the rigors of my craft. A time comes when the Proto-Mentat must learn what is being done. It may no longer be done to them. That time is now. The Mentat has to share in the choice of whether to continue or abandon the training. Only the potential Mentat can know. Take a moment. I require assistance. I was cast out by those whom I served. I was cast out by everyone. No. The past is irrelevant. The present is the thing. Pathways to the future are the thing. I bide my time in these streets and back alleys. The criminal underworld is a series of equations, like anything else. Applying my superior Mentat skills serves me well in this place. My syndicate grows, however. A rival, the Mobula gang, is causing problems. It's contaminating my equations. Find members of the Mobula gang. Extract useful data. Cause them calamity in the proper proportions. A Mentat learns that every human is a series of relationships. Find out their connections.
Okay.
Remember, information is as important as injury. Once you know all the figures in someone's equation, you can solve them.
Cool. So that's that one on the go now. That's cool. Okay, so we'll go up and we'll go up to the next level. See what... Boop.
Hello. May I help? I am the assistant manager of the Salusan Bull. As such, I have many duties, but I mostly handle security operation and perform also as the wine steward.
Love how you dumb it down. Wait, you're a bouncer and a wine steward. How did that happen?
Not such a strange story. Boy grows up in a vineyard, boy go to fight in off-world wars, and finally boy follows his liege to a desert hell world. A tale as old as time, eh?
Huh.
See. I served the Duke in the liberation of Ix and the raid on Gidi Prime before my time in the Iraqis campaign. I do. Of course I do. Marlito Atreides does not seek his vassals' love, only their loyalty and respect. And that might be why he is so loved. He cares more about doing the right thing than pleasing anyone, the Emperor included.
Welcome to the Matador Room. I am your host, Master Chim. The Arakeen jurisdiction ends at the top of the stairs. Beyond that line, there is only one rule. Mine. Behave and have a good time. Misbehave and I ring the bell twice. The first bell summons Ugo. The second calls a stretcher. Now, what are you having? Ugo Ferenzi, our resident doorman and wine steward. Unlike Sergeant Clagg's plebeian realm below, beer-fueled Donnybrooks are not considered a high form of entertainment in the Matador room. We have my acerbic wit for that. No, the Harkonnen and Atreides don't get along. Sergeant Clagg and I share a much deeper antipathy. A fundamental difference in philosophy on how this war should be prosecuted.
Hello? Looks like we've got a bit of a thunderstorm pushing through, so I do apologise if all of a sudden everything goes plink and we disappear.
Keep it down, friend. That kind of talk will get you hoisted from the rafters here. As for whether we are losing the war or not, we're certainly not winning it. And neither are the Harkonnen, for that matter. At its highest level, war is about economics. Which side has the biggest war chest? And the Harkonnen win that, hands down. Because they can't get out of their own way, and continue to undermine themselves. By my calculations, had the Baron abandoned the Neo-Carthag project and simply invested all the wasted Solaris on their war effort, House Harkonnen would have won the war in 18 months.
Cool. Oh, nice view. Nice view indeed. Right, let's let's trundle down the stairs and boom, 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 boom. Down the stairs again. Cool. So that's there. So we've been upstairs, we've been downstairs. That's the exit. Chome Exchange, Central Plaza. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we just want to be all the way down here then, by the looks of it. Base vendor. We didn't speak to them, did we? Let's go running down here. Is this? Oh no, it is him. Yes, yeah, he's the just the stuff that you can buy. Sorry, we did speak to him. I didn't think we did. Up the stairs. It's a big old place, isn't it? Anything? Yeah. Okay, we've been. Bit of a consulate. Yeah, we've done that. So this on this level, the House Metelli. Okay, how are you?
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli? My name is Americo Motelli, second nephew to the Count himself, Flambert Motelli. I am here to represent the interests of my uncle and great house on Landsrat business. I'll vote on behalf of my house on the decrees that best serve House Motelli and our closest friends. I wonder, are you a friend of my house? House Motelli is known throughout the Imperium for collecting information and data, in much the same way other great houses collect spies. Of course, Our most prized asset is the Mutelli Archives Complex, the most comprehensive repository of knowledge in the known universe. Imagine a library, but on the scale of a city. Then, of course, we have the School of Diplomacy and More than a third of the current Landsrad body count themselves alumni of that august institution.
Oh, just want to make sure that I speak to everybody I'm supposed to speak to. Cool. Oh. We'll just carry along then. Yeah. I think it might be a distance away though, rather than right on top of us. Let's trundle along here, shall we? Up the hill we go. Hey, look at all them ornithopters. Cool. Residency approach. A tradies vendor over there. Okay, so we'll head over in that corner.
Apologies, but I am only authorized to deal with officials of House Atreides, or those who have received special privileges.
Okie dokie. Screw you then. You the same?
You strike me as someone with something to offer the great House Wallach. I have a sense for these things. Our motto is God, Imperium, House. We enjoy a rich history as renowned conquerors. House Wallach attained its name and titles 5 millennia ago. The house's founder was a former Berserk general of the Imperial Sardaukar. To this day, scions of Wallach are sent to be trained by the Sardaukar. House Wallach was once preoccupied with the glory of battle, but has mellowed in recent history, taking a more nuanced approach. There is no better place to perch and sample the intrigues of this contentious planet.
Cool. That's them. Let's run over here. Let's see if there's anything over here. Just a, little nosy. Okay. You anything? Oh, I can't talk to you.
You were expected. Don't look so shocked. As the Duke's master of assassins, I must know the movement of every grain of sand in Arakeen.
Oh.
You are free to roam the city as you please. Cause no trouble, and you'll never have to acquaint yourself with the more disturbing aspects of my title.
He's a bit of a git then, isn't he? Can we go up the stairs? Yeah, we can go up the stairs. Hello. Cool. Out across the city. Nice. I do wonder if it's going to cost me 2,500 to come back here again. Because that's a lot of cash I just shelled out. Oop, hello, we put that. It's just a shame as well you can't use the Saga wire to get around. Bed up. Oh. 1 second. Let's get on. Oh. Da-da-da-da. Second, there we go. That's that. Okay. Doink. Marvel, who's run, Forest. Yeah, because it's going to be expensive. Is this to travel here for 2,500 credits and then travel back for 2,500 credits? I'm like, we get a return trip in this. I wonder if it just. Okay.
You look a little lost, friend. You got some music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little?
Yeah, we'll trip.
I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse me.
Actually,
all right, suit yourself.
No, we'll go to.
Where do you want to go?
Hager Basin,
pretty big
Griffin's Reach.
Place? Yep,
there we go.
Chopper's always warmed up. Let's go.
Right, okay. So it'd be interesting to see if we speak to them again, how much it would cost to come back to here, for example. Okay. Now, I'm just going to speak to her again, but I just want to see.
Somewhere today? Music to my ears. Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees.
Yeah, so it is going to cost you 2,500.
All right, suit yourself.
There we go. So it's going to cost you 2,500 to get to there. Yowza. Okay, you're ready to be capable of railway. Task for you, I need to get a report on a scavenger activity in the area to visit a Harker village, but last I was eaten by a sandworm. I need someone to deliver a package to the Anvil trade post in the Vermilius Gap. The package must remain secure and don't talk to me if you can do the job. Right, okay. So, who is Mia? Hang on, we need to find out who Mia is. Oh, join a house. Strike a deal with a recruiter. Okay. I'm going to do that just yet. Okay, scrap metal is that one. Okay, so this is... Right, okay. Okay, I'm going to do this one, which is the wreck of the Alcyon. And that one takes you... I mean, that's fucking expensive. Jesus. I think that's going to be very, very costly. I mean, 1 million credits. That's dubious. That is very dubious. So, who is Mia? Does it actually say who they are? No, of course it doesn't. Put a map. Mia, is that Mia? Is he Mia?
You keep coming back like this. I'll have to stop.
Give me the package.
Indeed. I hope you have more brains than the last courier I hired.
Yeah. Okay. So we got that. So we got that. We got that. We got that. We got that. So that's what we're gonna do. Job. Known universe. Okay. So all that. Sandworm death. Sandworm threat. Yeah. So. Right, we're going to do this one because we can, from here, get up to the anvil. Okay. Right. Right, let's boogie. So we need to work out a pathway to kind of get there, don't we? I mean, we can go to there and then across. That is our usual. Okay, actually we're here, aren't we? So maybe we want to do the Halcyon bit first and go in there, because I've got a quest to do there. So let's just bin that off and then just go all the way over there. Let's go do that first. Wow. Nice. Hello. Look into that place. Not a known base. Yeah, it is. The Breaker Station, which has got intel in it as well. Okay. Okay, I'm going for it. We're going for it. Balls to the walls. Oh shit, he's over there. He's over there. He's over there. Where me? Do one. Thank you. You stay over there. Alright, here we go. Right. Let's rock and roll. So let's just do the journey. We've got the job of scrap metal track. That one. Let's go in. Cool. That was the weird thing. When I played the beta, I never heard... Oh, sorry, I only heard those explosions. I never saw them. So I always wondered what the hell they were. Right, let's... Don't know, but we kicked your ass. And we're going to take a decent amount of blood. Cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go in and just kick ass. I've got to find acquire the Holtzman Amplifier 1, which is somewhere in here. You're dead. Come on. No. Yep, he did. hear them, just can't see them. Hello. What the frick did he get? Where did he shoot me from? There. I think that's all the stuff in there. Okay, let's just go up. Hello. Nothing there. Right, let's check this door. Okay, we're full on the bloods now. I don't think I can take anything else. Just double check. No, we're full. We're full on the blood. Okay, that was the Khalif drink, huh? There we go. Found it. We got it. Yeah, baby, we got it. I'm the penis. I'm your fire. What's your desire? Those are not the correct words. Nice. Right. There we go. Cool. See, there, when I wasn't... Because I'm I'm not kind of complaining, but I was just playing at like 4K, and the overriding thing is that I was only getting like 60 frames per second, even though back up, yeah. The in-game one reports slightly different to the Steam one. So yeah. Right, let's take that back. Let's get the vehicle out. Let's pop on the vehicle. Let's take that back. Whee! Do put that there. Right. Nice. Somewhere. Hey. What if doing big air and doing them jumps actually causes the sandworm to react even more? Yep. Whoop. Okay. Dude there. Can we run him over? Can we run them over? Yeah! You can run them over. Nice. I mean, I'm presuming it can potentially do damage to your actual sandbike. That was funny. No, it definitely won't fail. It was definitely just a scavenger walking around in the muck. Oh dear, that was funny. That was good. I like that. Right, up we go. Let's go hand this in.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, let's get up there before the sandstorm comes in then. Oh shit, that is close. Oh, don't close the doors. Do not close the doors. Ah! Don't close the doors! Oh, it's not letting me in. Okay. Fuck. It's a bit weird because it's almost like it's passing through, but it's not yet. It's nearly passed. It's almost like it's nearly passed through. That happened very quickly. You can see on the map how it's kind of pushed through from where I came from. There you see. Come on, open up, dickheads. Does he sat there all the time? Really? Did he just sit there all the time? Right, there we go. Okay, hello. Hello. Okay, that looks like an NPC that's just got stuck there. Right. Anyway, open the contracts board. Deliver the items. Up. Grounds don't like to admit it, but they deal with scrap merchants all over Dune. Cool. Okay, so so they want microfabrics, 3 EMF generators. Okay, I do not have them. Yeah, we don't have that. Hey, there we go. We leveled up. We are leveled up. Nice. Okay, let's have a look at that then. So we've got some more intel. Okay, heal kit perhaps. Not yet, not yet. Dispenser belt. We could possibly do. So we just grab it to pull on the user, allowing for extended height and distance when jumping. Old Imperial Orange deletes power from a power pack. Okay. You know. Handheld resource scanner. I do need that for something, don't I? Research that. Let's. Cool. That was a little bit bugged, but there we go. Cool. Cool. Okay. Nice. Right. So I kind of need to get back, don't we? Because we need to get back to my home base. But I do want to just check on what else we've got around here. Scrap metal. That's the Fremen one. The bounty. That's an interesting one because I don't know where he actually is. But we do need to get to the anvil as well. So I'm going to track that. So I'm going to go back to my home base. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go back to my home base. And then from there, we'll go to the anvil because that's literally just around the corner. We can collect the stuff. And then after that, hand it in back here as necessary. Backwards and forwards, forwards and back. Because then we can get some more water on the go because we've got quite a bit of it hanging around. He's alright, he's over there. Let's go through over there. Making a racket. Making a racket on Arrakis. Which would be rather funny. Right, let's cut through here. Alright, let's just do that. So to there, to kind of there. Okay. Right, fuck it. Let's try across the desert. Don't like this. Don't like this. Wormy, where are you? You're where? Popcorn time, definitely popcorn time. He's there. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Nope. Not like that. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Downhill. Fuck you! Oh dear. How you doing now anyway? How was things? How was life? Right, cancel Bob guy. Alright, so we need to kind of be heading over there, don't we? So let's go that way. Let's go that way. Apparently as well, even though it's not our kind of on our server, this wreckage is a PvP area. When we come up to it, it will change and probably warn us that it's a PV. There we go. Zone change. Yep. Canley War of Assassins PvP. Now that's not going to be a problem for us because we don't have PvP on. But if you're on a public server, then that can obviously be an issue. Okay, there's this tool over here. Yeah, I do need to top up my battery and also stop breaking things. I'm going to be knackering these up. Right, a little scoot across here. Fuck you, worm. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to here. We're going to let these things off this body. Circle. Circle. Roll. And circle. Just because we can. And we did. And we want to. Nice. Right, let's go fly a kite. Deposit blood. There we go. I deposited blood. No. And let's just drink. Cool. Nice. Excellent, Smithers. Okie dokie. Right, let's see. Can we... here, what was that? The handheld resource scanner. Okay. So iron ingots. We need more iron ingots. Okay, so we can craft more. Let's do 20 more. There we go. So how we got nothing in there. Nothing in there. I think it must be because I took everything out of that. Okay. Yep, deposit blood. Deposit blood. Cool. So I want to try and get these as full as possible and working through so that gives me a good decent amount of blood. Get some blood, get some blood. Water. Yeah, extract the blood. There is, even in the game, a corpse bed that will extract every ounce of water. Which is a bit grim. I thought it was quite funny too. Okay. Okay, we can nearly do that. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Give me one more. Come on. Maybe. Oh yeah, refuel. Very good point. Very good point. That's taking him so long. Come on. Come in. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? I did the wrong thing again. I crafted the bloody copper again. Guess I'm an ass. There we go. Need one of these. It will definitely refuel. Right, there we go. Let's take a that. There we go. We did actually need to do that with something, didn't we? Right, where do we have our power cell? There we go. Cool. There we go. Boop. There we go. We refueled. Cool. Oh. Let's plonk that back into there. We obviously have that already. Oh, yeah. That can go into there. I don't want to be carrying all these credits around with me again. Because that's just wrong. Take the copper ingots out of there. I'll put the coins into there. Yeah. Knife. Detergent is nearly done. There. Yeah, nothing else in there. Yup. Okay, that can be broken down. That can be broken down. Mechanical parts. Yeah. The fuck? It's like that big shot. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Because it's not a space balloon. It literally was just like a rocket shot somewhere. There's that way off in the distance. But that was a lot closer. And I have no idea what it is that causes it. It's very scary. Very scary. Right, okay, fuel cell. We've got 3 fuel cells. Keep picking them up because we've got some right outside the door, which is so handy. Boop. Cool. Right, recycler. We got the Mauler pistol. Recycle that. Paul. Do that. Boop. I think this can be possibly a little bit tedious because I can never remember where I put everything. Put that there for the time being. We don't need it. See how we're doing. Deposit more blood. Yeah. Deposit blood. Cool. Nearly out of there. Groovy. Garove. Right, fabricate welding wire and use the welding torch. So we need welding wire. There we go. Craft some of that. Thank you very much. Boom. Yeah. And we need the welding torch, which is in one of ours somewhere. Right. Yeah, the only thing that for the quick deposit, the only thing that I'm bothered is I try to keep things in the same kind of, almost like having some form of system. I don't want to just deposit and throw it in just for the sake of it. Like, I've got copper ingot in there. Why the frick have I got copper ingot in there? Okay, let's put that into there, into the chemical refinery. And I want to put those. I'm going to put all my tools and anything kind of in here. So I've got them. Might as well actually get rid of one of these construction tools now. Just break it down. Okay, I can't. You literally can't. Yeah, rubbish. I thought I'd be able to. We can only drop that. Okay, not to worry. Okay, copper into there to storage. Yeah, I can just go into that. That's fine. Right, let's just switcheroo then. I never used the binoculars. I very rarely use the binoculars. 7. Okay. Repair. Cool. Moving. Now I don't have the repair station yet, do I? No. I don't have the repair station yet. Actually, let's just do the inventory. Welding wire can go there. Marvellous, I say. Bloody marvellous. Yeah. So the repair station. Oh, I can, but can I actually craft it? Okay. Well, let's just do that. Let's just put that away. Right, I need a construction tool. One that I've just put away. The irony there. So we'll put that on there. So number 7. Move. Let's just put you there temporarily. We want to build, but we want a utility. Repair station. Okay, we're going to put him there. But we need more iron ingots. There we go. So we need a lot more iron ingots. Iron ingots. Right. Just craft them all, baby. Craft them all. Deposit blood. There we go. So I'm going to use up all the water that I actually have because I have to use that for the stuff. Alright, okay. Repair station. Did it? 1 second. Oop. Yeah, just to turn off notifications and that. Boop. Boop. 2 skill points. I know we've got this other mentat that we can kind of work on, which would open up this other damage as well. That could be quite handy, but I feel like it might be a little bit of a stretch for me just at the moment. Yeah. So, do we have the extra ability? I think that comes when we do the third trial, if I remember correctly. I think it's third trial. Yeah, okay. It's not there. I feel like I need to do that. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to learn that one. Let's push your power up. Let's do is only decrease the back. Yeah, okay, we'll do that as well. There we go. Them 2 points. Right, so we should now have enough. Not got enough? Is it still churning away? It's still churning away. Still churning away. Yeah, okay. Nice. Now I'm intrigued. When it says +2, what does that actually mean? Is that because of my skill or ability that I can do a +2 there? Or what? What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, okay. Oh, I clicked out of that. Right, so I need another 9. So I'm going to make 20. Okay. I mean, that's why. It's because I've got 2 other things in the storage. I tend to leave the stuff that I require. So I'm going to take them out. Some bloody ore, proper ore in there, because then need to expand. Yeah, okay. I get it. So when you go into storage, I try to keep the copper in one and the ore in the other, and I tend to forget every now and again. See? Cheers, Neri. Thank you for the little assistance there. All good, all good. See, the windows are filthy again. They were bloody clear as day, but they seem to be dirtier during the day than they do at night. I think there's a secret window washer that comes round just at dusk. Squeaky, squeaky. Gives it a bit of a rub and a tug. Chance of me finding. Yeah, there we cackle. Yeah, it's a handy place because literally you can just come here and pick up a fuel cell and then you just got fuel all on go. I think definitely build more vertical than out, because I don't want to kind of crush any of the other stuff that's around here that handily spawns. Right, come on. Can we do it yet? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah. Boink. There we go. Repair an item. See, that's a bit of a good squeeze there, isn't it? It's a good squeeze. Right, okay. So, if we select that, what is it going to use? I presume it uses resources of some description. Okay. Oh, so that uses salvage metal. But when you repair it, its durability drops. Okay. So when you repair something, its durability drops. Okay. I get that now. I get that. Nice. Right. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, we got that done. We got that done. So we need to go to the anvil, don't we? We need to go to the anvil. This is purifying away, doing its due. So that looks like it is a little bit of an overflow there, isn't it? So the circuit capacity. Yeah. Nice. Don't think there's anything else I need that's kind of... Yeah. Cool. We'll do the Dew Reaper. I do need to find the silicone though, and start collecting the silicone blocks, because that would be very handy. Because I do have that with me. I'm going to put that back into there. I'm going to go bloink. Put that back in. No, I don't want that there, do I? Put that back into there. Can't do anything with that. Could we? Can we actually? Can we actually repair that Holtzman shield? We can. Okay, so 2 iron ingots. There we go. So I've got something as a spare. Should I require it further down the line? Okay, wait, let's just do that. So let's swap to that. So point and shoot at flour, sand or spice sand to compact it into a clump that can be picked up. This can be made from Fremen components. Depletes power from a power pack on use. Now I need to find where the frick these actually are. Salvage granite stone. Do they actually show in specific places, these? Or are they... You've just got to find them on the ground. Okay, I get that I'm on Eastern Vermilius Gap, but that needs to kind of not be attached. That's a bug. I'm presuming that is a bug, because everywhere that I move my mouse, it says Eastern Vermilius Gap. And if I come down here, it says Haggard Basin South. But really, I don't want them overlapping. I wish one would just disappear. Okay. Because I need to kind of work out where this kind of flower is. Are these still the same ones? Yeah, they are. They haven't changed. So it's like... You've got to find the white mist over the sand. Okay. Not that, because that looks like extremely dangerous. Was some right near your base earlier. Wow. Okay. Oh, that. Okay, that stuff. Shit, so you got to go out in the middle of nowhere to collect it. That seems awfully dangerous.
Huh?
Oh, hello. Fuck. Shit, I forgot about him. Don't mind me. Just trying to sort out this dickhead wherever he's gone. Is he coming round? Did he just naded himself? Wow, he actually did hit me there. Okay. I mean, that is always a little bit janky when you're trying to line up where you can grab the blood from them. I just feel like it should be a little bit easier to grab. I just I'm just getting a horrible feeling that this is not a good idea to go out there, but I'm just going to try it. Yeah, I'm getting over here. I mean, I got some. Oh, that's not bad. That just, I don't know. Hello, monkeys. It feels a little dangerous because he turns up very quickly. I mean, that's quite good because it does attract him a little bit, but not a lot. Because it does the pulse, but it's not permanently attracting him. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit slower. We actually okay, so that's doing it by hand. So I just need to go up to the okay. Right. Right, I've got it now. I've got it now. I kind of need to get out of here because he's there and that's not very good. See ya. He's over there. He's coming this way. Oh, hello. Right, let's just get in there and park it. There we go. Whoa, Jesus. Right, cool. Nice. Boop. Chemical one, isn't it? Right, let's just plunk this into... Look at that. Look at all that. So, small chemical... Silicone blocks! And it uses a shit ton of water. Of course it does. Okay. So, let's make a max amount of them. Cool. Deposit blood, deposit blood, deposit blood, deposit blood, deposit blood. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately that's just going to be eating through the water that I'm generating. Yeah. I think doing by hand, it just takes a lot longer because you're not disturbing the earth. Every time you put your hand in the earth or into the sand, you're kind of extracting, but you're only taking one at a time. You can fire, it does the poof, and then you get the whole thing and you can grab it, but yeah. I can see there's pros and cons of either. It's, yeah, you know, you're probably going to get your ass chewed off very quickly if you just stand there doing the whole shebang thing again. Boop. Marvelous. Let's resume. Go on, give me the box. Give me the box. I want the blocks. See, in here, yeah. Look at the windows. I mean, there's still the muck there, but I think I need to get a better cleaner in. Shocking. Shocking. Right, let's have a look. The bounty, that's really expensive. Oh, hello, yes, we need to track that one because I want to take the microfiber and the EMF and then go back. That's the badger. Yeah, so... And then courier room. Okay, so... We need to take 3 of those. Yeah. What's the other ones we need?
When do you want your tea?
Microfiber sandwich. You can do it now if you want. Yeah. And then kind of stop after that and then come back again. Because if you think we'll come back. Jeez. Gotta come back. Okay, yeah, microfiber sandwich. We want 3 of them as well. Okay. Yeah. They're into there. That's them. Hearts. Granite stone. Money. We got some money. Show me all the money. Do. We got some money. Do. Yeah, can go to there. We need that, we need that, we need that. Nothing in that one. Somebody's coming to visit my house. I can hear them. I think even that might be Furlong just going past. Where is he? I heard his bike somewhere. He's over there. He's definitely over there somewhere. Oops, hello. Accidentally shot. It went off in my hand, Governor. I was just giving it a tickle and it just fired off, you know. Right, that can drop into there. There. Anything go get deposit for the more power. Yeah, and this can go into this one for the iron ore. Yeah, there's definitely a reliance on the water. Definitely, it's a beastie of a problem. Right, this contract was scrap metal, so EMF generators and 3 fabric. EMF and that. So we need to go to the anvil. I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as that. Just gonna leave it as that. Actually, okay, that's okay. No, I've got an improvised battery pack there. So it's regen power pool of 100. Did I have another one over here somewhere? I'm sure we had another one somewhere. Not in there. That one. Okay, that's the same. Yeah, it's not a better one or anything. That's fine. Cool. Nice. Right. So let's have a little look see at what we can. Fabrications, what you need. Dew Reaper. Oh yes, that's what I needed to do, wasn't it? Oh. Yes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Dew Reaper. Mark 2. I haven't even made the Mark 1 yet. Dun, dun, dun. Boop. Tick. Nice. Okay. So, the Dew Reaper. Swap that into there. Now, I want to just see how good this does. Because when he's got the little misty bits over like this. Oh, okay. So not going to spill. So do you have to have a compatible container? Okay. Do I need something to have with that? Because it just said that it was poor because of the time. Now, I know obviously it needs to be just before dawn where you collect it. But when it says no compatible container, you've spilled 55 mils of water. Do I need a specific container for it then? Oh, okay. The Litojon is fine. Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do then? I'm going to go whoop, like that. Yeah, so I've just used it. Yeah. cool thing. That's kind of understandable. Okay. Cool. And this is another thing, because I've got these just around my base, that they will kind of be usable. Whoa, hello. That storm's coming in.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
You don't get told much, do you? Kind of. There used to be like a 2-minute timer, and it literally is just like, nope. Now, is that because we were in Hagar Basin, whereas here we're not? Jabal Efrit al-Shark. Cool. So yeah, it's definitely a journey of discovery, and you know, I'm quite happy that people just you know, tell me what the fuck's happening, kind of thing. You know, it's all good. But yeah, I'm quite surprised that you don't get the warning like you do when you're in Hagar Basin South. Find that a bit baffling. Cool. Oh, okay, so this is optimal dew harvest time. Right, I'm just going to go run back in here then. And I'm just going to use and then deposit water. All into there. And then run back up this hill. Because this is good times. Oh, so this is using my power. Okay, I get it. Oh, that's really, you can just stand above it. You don't even need to, you can just do the same one and it kind of drags it in. Cool. Right, let's just run back down the hill again then. Cool. Use deposit water. Just keep depositing water, deposit blood. It's cool. Out again. Because, like I say, having these right close by is quite handy. Oh, I feel like there's a furlong coming back again. There he is. Beep beep for the schmucker. Nicking on me. Oh, there we go. Look at him jumping around like a loon. Okay. So. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, that's a handy little dandy thing there, isn't it? Yeah. Let's use deposit water. Cool. Grab some more, obviously. Okay, starting to wear out a little bit there. So you've got to look for these little blue things. Okay. The little dewdrops. Wow. So, Furlong, just for kind of spoilery purposes, do you want to just DM me where you found the Bene Gesserit one? Have you done that one? Okay, the dew's gone now. That's a shame. That's a shame, because the thing is just, you know. Why does it look like he's hiding in my base now? He's hiding in my base. No, he's not hiding in my base. It's all about the base. Oh, he started with that one. Okay. Okay. So they're both on 50. Oh, hang on, that's different. Okay. Fair dues, that's no problem. Yeah, okay. I'm just actually going to extract the water and fill up my Litajon for the time being. Because, you know, I can. Nice. Okay, right, so we... the kind of journey is that one. But we do need to go to... fabricate a standard sword. Okay. I actually can't craft a sword, can I? Because I don't actually have anything along those lines. So, no. Right, so let's get out of here a second for a minute or three. Let's go to the anvil. Boop. But yeah, I definitely don't want to be building any higher than, any wider than what I am, because I don't want to disrupt the fields, because I've got kind of water storage there. I've got little things that are appearing there as well for me to blow up and kick ass and boop. Okay, is it to here? Courier deliver. Yeah, boom. Okay, we get still suit mask stuff. 1 second. Okay, now we're getting there. Apparently, they're disabling the unstuck button in the escape menu because of technical issues with it. So that's gonna cause problems, isn't it? Like when I got bloody stuck. Okay. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. So I've got that one done. We'll talk to you while we're here.
Do you aspire to contribute to something bigger than yourself? Care to... What you just witnessed was the product of 10 centuries of bad blood between House Atreides and House Harkonnen. You're not wrong. That is the product of several years of bile between I and my loathsome counterpart over there.
Yeah, the XCast, there is definitely a lot to do. There's lots of missions, lots of quests, the crafting, everything all just kicks in and gives you lots to do. Corwin, the only thing I will say is when you start, don't go trooper. The reason for that is that the trooper is one of the first trainers you will find in your travels. The others you don't, so I wouldn't go trooper. I went Mentat, and then I've unlocked Trooper, and then unlocked Planetologist, and then so on from there. I just need to find the Swordmaster wherever he is, and the Bene Gesserit. So that's the only thing a bit of advice. I'm not kind of saying, hey, don't go into that, but definitely it's the first trainer you will find because he's at Griffin's Reach, which is pretty pointless. Otherwise, you might as well utilize it for something else.
The laws of Canley prevent either of us from doing what our knives are so eager to do.
In accordance with the Great Convention, Canley is enactment of a formal feud. Its rules keep conflicts between the great houses more civilized. I am Anton Tolliver. I serve proudly as a soldier for House Atreides. However, my superiors deem me useful for more subtle operations. My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here. Trust is not an easy thing in a war of assassins, but I have a task that needs doing. Complete it, and we can discuss our future association.
One of our undercover agents went missing. I fear Maxim is on to him. Bring me him or information on what became of him.
That's not important right now. Finding him quickly is.
Find the agent. Details are in this contract.
Cool. Missing spy. Who talked to you? Donkey.
Well, you look more capable than the average scum.
Nice.
This war of assassins has a way of making people into victims or victors. Which are you?
Which are
I
you?
wonder.
I do like this guy.
Pardon me. Living in the heat and lingering Fremen stink erodes civility. I am Levenbrecht Maxim Kazmir, intelligence officer of Great House Harkonnen. We Harkonnen believe in power and hierarchy. The strong prevail and free the weak from agency, delivering them to glorious submission. Which are you?
Cool.
Arrogance. I like that. It is the precursor to success.
I see what Corwin did there. I'm between Benny and the Gesserits and the Mentat at the moment.
Should fit in just
I've just gone exactly the same as I did in the beta. So I started with the Mentat and then obviously unlocked the Trooper because they kind of do quite well for ranged weapons. But
on their head from his
definitely the
masters.
path is your own.
I'd call him a typical Atreides hypocrite. But dear Anton lacks the depth for hypocrisy. He truly believes the fairy tales his house spoon feeds him. Brazen and eager. I can work with that. I'd say it's about building trust, but this is a game of intrigue, so we'll deal in usefulness instead. You see, my job is to sift through the dregs of this dunghole, separating rare talent from so much meat we throw into the grinder. My last promising asset up and vanished while on the trail of an Atreides agent. Are they dead? Are they deep into their cups? It is unimportant. The Atreides agent is the thing. Bring me all the information you can gather, and we may just allow you under the umbrella of our success. Perhaps Anton was sloppy in contacting his agent, and perhaps I spied on him. But if he's on the move, we must hurry. We must hurry. Find information regarding the Atreides agent, and you'll find our favor.
Okay. So that's almost like a two-way thing, isn't it? You know, we've got... we've kind of got two things on the go there. I do need to find that trial of keel. Okay. I can't actually scroll down on these. there's something going a bit wonky. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that is both, but they're kind of both the same, aren't they? So that was a fresh recruit. Okay, why is that not saved?
Nice to see you again. Never a dull moment when you're about, eh? It seems you can both read and follow directions. We should get along famously.
Okay. That's that one complete.
I'm pleased to see you again.
Okay, so that's fine. Let's start. Research. Oh, we got some research. Nice. Nice. Indeed. Let's see what we can do. Suggested. So it does improve that, but I don't have the complex machinery, which is a bit of a problem. I just feel like I should do that one though, because I think it needs to. It's going to help us in the future. Heal kit. To see the micro sandwich fibers. Okay, standard sword. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, gunnery, gunsmith, scattergun damage, disruptor damage. Right, so that's that done. We need to locate the third trial as well somewhere. Okay, the other thing we need to do is we need to go back to Griffin's Reach as well again. Because I need to hand in that contract. Floaty thing in the sky then? Okay, I've got everything that I need. I'm just going to drop off these things at the house, at the base. Okay. Fuel cells we can just dump into here. Deposit. Right. We are gonna scooty doot off to Griffin's Reach. I do like the system of how it kind of works with you can repair something, but the durability will be not as good. Well, hello. That was an interesting little. Let's follow the worm. No, go away. Go, fuck off. Stop shooting at me. It's not very nice. I'm just following the worm. Ow. Ow. You put that there. Wait. Yeah. Because that's definitely the second. That was definitely the second. But I need to work out where the third is. And I feel like I need to go on a little bit longer of the journey. I think the other thing is as well, I need to go on a little wreck. God, that's a lot of iron. That's a lot of iron. Beep, 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 beep. This vehicle is reversing. That was a good little collection there. Right, so cross to there and then hightail it down to Hager Basin South. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the silicone being so far out into the. Oh, it's coming down to night time as well. Is it? Okay. Wow. Be there in a minute. Right, I need to put myself somewhere safe. So I'm just going to head over there. Big wheel there. Wheel. Right. I'm just going to put that there. I'm just going to put that there. I'm just going to grab that. Put that away. Thank you. And I'm just going to hide there. Right, I need to go AFK for a little while. I'm going to stop the stream. And then we'll be back after I've had some food. So, yeah, let me just exit to main. Just 30 seconds of that. But yeah, while that's doing that, I'm going to head off, go grab some food, and then we'll be back in probably about half an hour or so. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back soon. Go grab some food yourselves. And we'll be back in a bit. Bye for now.